It's time for the Home Plate Report, sponsored by Pemco Insurance, for the love of prevention.
Woo, the Mariners have won 8 straight games. It's their longest streak of the season and the longest active winning streak in all of Major League Baseball. Oh, I love saying that. And before they pack up for a long road trip, the M's are squeezing in an early game today. And for this week's Home Plate Report, we're joined by Andrew Willman, better known online as West Coast Willie. Hello.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, we're so excited to have you back. And really fast, I have to give my friend Lou Bodman a shout out.
Yeah, shout
out,
Lou.
He told me about your channel. It was like, you have to follow this guy on social media. And so it is very exciting to have you here.
No, he's been awesome.
Awesome. Okay, the Mariners, they have also been awesome.
Yeah.
8 games in a row that we've won. This is so exciting. What's your take? How are they playing?
It's hard to complain about anything Mariners baseball right now. And for an offense that had a fan base pulling its hair out 2 weeks ago, to see what they've done over the last 8 games, I think it's 83 hits since the A's series, 15 home runs in 5 games at home. So it's been a lot of fun being a Mariners fan the last week or so.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone's been playing lights out. Last night, to see Emerson with that play at the end, and then Cole Young is having a time.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But I want to talk about the walk-off celebrations first.
Yeah.
Who are you seeing that's getting, sunflower seeds are being thrown, the trident is in the mix?
Yeah, no, it's a blast. I think the most fun thing to watch on those walk-offs is Luke Raley sprinting across the field from wherever he's coming from, because his run is somewhere between like having cement blocks tied to his feet, but also almost falling over at the same time. But he gets from point A to point B pretty quick, so that's been fun to watch.
It's so true. It kind of almost feels like a dad, like rushing the field. I don't know. He probably won't love that.
He won't love it, but he gets where he needs to go quick. So.
Exactly. That is so amazing. And speaking of reasons to celebrate, I want to look at the AL West standings, which is so fun to see now that the Mariners are topping that. There it is. The Mariners have a 2.5 game lead. The Rangers jumped the A's and are in second place. The A's are in third, followed by the Astros and the Angels. Does anything stand out to you when you look at this?
Early on, honestly, I was surprised to see the A's doing as well as they have, because that pitching staff is just atrocious. Really, the Rangers are the only pitching staff in the AL West that can hang out with us for the whole season. So it doesn't shock me to see them on our tails, but more than anything, it's been good to see us playing good baseball again.
Definitely, and that's a good segue to go to the team leaderboard, I think. And there is a new face on there, Julio.
Yeah.
Ooh, we love to see it. Julio is tied with Luke Raley for the most home runs. Julio is also the RBI leader, and he's tied with Randy for the most hits. Randy, though, continues to lead in batting average and on-base percentage. Which players are speaking to you, Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to say something about Julio. My cat is actually named after Julio Rodriguez.
Stop, you have a cat too? This is
yes.
going to be a great segment.
Yes. But other than him, I mean, you can't talk about Mariners baseball the last couple weeks without talking about Colt Emerson. He's been absolutely unbelievable since joining the ball club. He's been their leader in OPS. He's playing amazing defense, which he did all year in AAA too. And then Cole Young as well. Like, he's playing the best defense of any infielder in baseball right now. He's hitting really well. So, and those are a 20 and 22-year-old pair of guys that are going to be the face of our franchise for quite a while. So it's been awesome to see them. And then obviously Julio, who is our guy, like just taking control of the early season. Obviously for a long time, the rap on Julio was he starts too slow, and if he could ever start hot, he might be an MVP candidate. So maybe we see it this year.
Oh, I hope so. Oh my gosh, and this is your video, I understand too.
We were walking to get some food, and I pulled the camera out because Julio was up, my wife and I freaking out. Yeah, it was right place, right time, but it was awesome to watch. He's been playing with so much energy the last couple weeks, and it's just been infectious to that whole lineup.
It is charisma for days. And let's look on what's on deck for the Mariners. A long road trip starts on Friday in Detroit. Then they'll travel to Baltimore and Washington, D.C. before coming home.
Yep.
What do you think we need to know about these teams?
Detroit's record is not very good, but they just got Gleyber Torres back. We'll see Framber Valdez on Friday, so that'll be our left-handed specialist lineup. I think we take 2 of 3 from Detroit at least. Baltimore, I think, is a 4-game series, and they're not anything to overlook. The whole AL East is pretty respectable. They just got Jackson Holiday back, so I think I would be surprised if we don't take 5 of the next 8 games. But you never know. Baseball is baseball.
Baseball is baseball, and Mariners baseball. The piggyback era, I must talk about this. I just found out this term like a week ago, and then now I hear it's already been put on pause, at least for now. Why do you think the Mariners are moving away from this?
Because it makes everybody upset. Objectively, on paper, it works. Statistically, it works. But this is a ball club last year that won probably more games than they should have because they're a family. And for something that's going to disgruntle the clubhouse, it's just not worth having around. I know on paper, like I said, they performed very well, but you listen to Bryce Miller after the game, you watch Luis Castillo slamming his glove in the dugout in Oakland, and it's just like you have two arguably all-star caliber pitchers, maybe not Luis this year, but historically, and you're asking them to share a game with one another. And Bryce Miller right now is the best he's ever been, so I'm excited for them both to get their own starts now moving forward.
Absolutely. I loved your hot take. You explained that very well. Thank you. And it's been very nice to see Cal Raleigh back in the dugout. Yes. Are you hearing anything about when he'll return to the lineup?
Honestly, no, and anybody who tells you that they know what's going on there is guessing, but my guess would be end of June, start of July, and my only hope with that is that we don't rush him back, because an oblique injury for a switch-hitting catcher is unbelievable. I strained my oblique a couple months ago, and my wife took a corner in the car too sharp, and it literally felt like I was just getting stabbed in my rib cage. So for him to be rotating hundreds and hundreds of times a day, like that injury is just not a joke. And obviously, he went down in the Royals series game 2, and then tried to basically tough it out for a couple weeks before re-aggravating it in Houston. And so I don't want to see him rushed back. I want to see him at 100%.
I agree. Absolutely. Great advice. Don't rush. Take your time, my buddy. And I must get to the tarps off. What is this? You did this too. What?
Yes. Yeah, the tarps off trend. So this has been a staple in my life for about 25 years. My grandpa, the first note of Louie Louie in the 7th inning since I was about 4, he'd be like, hey, take your shirt off, swing it so we can get on the Jumbotron. But in St. Louis this year, this happened with I want to say Stephen F. Austin club baseball team. Basically, they took their shirts off, were going nuts, and their manager bought out those whole sections for the next 2 games to provide free tickets for basically people to do this. And since then, it's been here, it's been in Detroit, so it's definitely taken the baseball world by storm.
Oh my gosh, amazing. I see a lot of men up there, but women too, get out there with your sports bras and stuff. I say, hey.
We've seen a couple. Last couple times out. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. I like to hear it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
This was an absolute blast.